Hello, welcome back to another video. In this video, we will talk about what is API testing. So let's start the video. So what is API? API stands for Application Programming Interface. With help of the API, we can communicate between two systems or the two module without exposing their internal structure of the code. So that's the whole idea about the API. I mean, that's a main idea about the API. We don't want to expose our internal structure of the code to the other system. So that's the whole idea about the API. So let me give an example. What is exactly API? So I'm a one user. I want to book one ticket. So I went to booking.com website. So I search one flight from London to Edinburgh. So booking.com displaying one flight which is a Qatar. So logically the booking.com giving the list of the flight from the Qatar database. So logically Qatar won't give you the database information to the booking.com because the Qatar has a own personal sensitive information of the users. So here API comes into the picture. So booking.com need the flight information from the Qatar, and Qatar won't give the database information to the booking.com because of the other sensitive information. So so the Qatar will give you the API so to the booking.com website, so you can search through the flight through the API. We Qatar won't give the database information to the booking.com, but they can give the API to the booking.com, so they can search through the API and they will get the some flight information. So the main idea here is Qatar want to hide their internal structure of the code to the booking.com. So that's the whole idea about the API, to communicate between two system without the exposing the internal structure of the code. So I've written one example. So as a user, you're going on a booking.com and searching one flight. I'm searching one booking. So so Qatar developer, I mean the Qatar developer has written one function which is the booking. So in the booking, like when any user search the booking, they will send the list of the flight information. So it is simple array. So in the array, I'm sending the flight information. So here you can see here, like in the previous screen we discussed, so Qatar won't share the database information, it just shared the API. So it means the Qatar developer will share only this booking function, I mean the booking APIs. So the booking.com doesn't have the access of other function because you have just information about this function, you don't have a access of this function. So for example, Qatar has a on other functions. It is stored the user information. So the Qatar doesn't want to share this information to the booking.com. So it won't. So if logically think, if Qatar give the access of the database, they can booking.com can access the booking information as well as the other passenger information of the Qatar. So that's the whole idea about the API. The two system can communicate to each other without exposing the internal structure of the code. So yeah, so I hope you understand. If you have any query, please post in the comment section. So as a tester, what kind of the testing you can perform on the API? So we can perform the two type of testing, functional and the non-functional. In the functional, we can validate the API behavior from the functionality side, like like check the missing or the duplicate functionality, check the if the API is able to handle the different types of the error, multi-threading issues. And from the non-functional side, we can check the load, stress, security, penetration, fuzz testing. So these are the types you can perform the API testing. In the next video we will talk about the each type of testing in the brief. I hope this video is useful for you. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe my channel. See you in next video.